Welcome back.
Welcome back to McKillop Life. My name is Amber,
And I'm West.
and we've been missing for a couple weeks, but we're here to give you a life update.
There's been a lot going on, and some of the things we've been talking about are starting to happen.
Yep, for the last several years, we've talked about potentially moving in with West's mom to help care for her and his son, and at the turn of the year, it turns out that it's actually happening now. So it's one of those things where we were expecting it, but now it's happening, and so now it's a whole new world.
You anticipate it, but you attempt to prepare for it. But when it happens, especially when it's not expected, it's just doesn't. It just all goes at once and without any order or organization. We have a very small space, and we're just doing the best we can.
Yeah, if you look behind us, you should recognize our bed from my times we've filmed in our bedroom and the chair from times we've filmed in the living room. So our life is becoming condensed. As West alluded to, this is not a orderly, organized process. It's literally one day at a time, working through one area at a time, or one project at a time. And there's no real timeline for this. It's just continue making steps forward, continue working on merging our houses, and we foresee this taking several months. So the question comes down to, what about YouTube?
Well, we aren't planning on leaving. This is just going to be a pause, and just keep tuning in. We'll update as we can, and we will figure out what our new schedule is going to be.
Yes, for the time being, we're going to go to once a month life update videos. Frankly, I am overwhelmed, and a lot of my personal rhythms have been thrown out of the water. So I just need to simplify things and take it one step at a time. And being in a new house with new people, there's going to be some conversations about what does YouTube look like filming here. Because there's one thing with us deciding in our own home, what to film and what not to film, but this is a different situation. So we foresee YouTube continuing, we just don't know the shape of it. So at the moment, we're just going to stick to once a month life updates to keep you in the loop.
A lot of times, everything we're doing as far as moving or what happens daily is spontaneous. We would film what's going on, but we don't necessarily have any warning. A lot of times it just happens, and it's just, hey, we got time to do this right now, so let's go do it. Or we need this, we need to make this trip, we need to bring this to the new location. It's just, we don't have the opportunity, we don't even have the notice to think about, hey, is this something we want to share? So we're going to do the best we can on a sporadic basis. We're going to look at hopefully at least once a month. You never know. You guys may get a bonus in there other than that, but that's our goal right now.
Yep. So we're not gone. We're just preoccupied. And so to give you an update, it was basically the new year that we found out that we were moving in. And it's now 3-ish weeks later, and we've managed to move over our bed, nightstands, dresser, and a couple odds and ends here and there. The main thing that we're working on is creating a space for our personal computers in the office space in this home. And that project's been more complicated and taking longer than either of us really expected it to, because we are modifying an existing built-in desk so that it was built in the 50s or 70s.
62.
Okay, in between, in the 60s. And it's a wonderful desk for one person back in the 60s. It has two stacks of drawers and a work surface.
Before computers
But it was
were.
pre-computers, so now West and I's habit is to have two computers next to each other for us to do our personal finances and just
Personal
computer
activities.
Yeah.
And it also helps us to, when we're doing things comparing, we can have one person can have one thing up, another person can have another thing. It also allows us to be able to do our own thing. We can grab and go if one of us needs to use a computer elsewhere. But that's
Yeah.
our purpose for two. Plus, we're working on, and I work remotely 90% of the time, so I have to have a space to work in.
Yeah. So we're modifying this built-in desk to accommodate two modern computers and modern monitors, but it's in a built-in situation where we're redoing finish trim and everything to make it look not janky. It looks like it was there for.
We could just throw everything up, but it's so hard to finish it once you've already started using it. And there's 50-50 chance if we started using the space, it wouldn't get finished.
Yep.
So we're trying to do it right. We're trying not to make it look like a cheap job. We're trying to make it look like it matters, it belongs, and it's not going to take away from the home.
Yep. So the modification is just putting a new work surface on the desk that is much deeper so that we can sit in front of the existing desk and have space for our legs and space for the computers, etc. So that is the main project that we're working on. Once that gets done, then the whole Tetris jigsaw puzzle pieces of all the different pieces will be able to start moving again.
It'll be able to continue.
Yeah. So once the personal computer space is set up, then the personal computers can move out of this bedroom, and another desk can move here, and another desk can move into the office. It's just a whole chain of events, Tetris, jigsaw, whatever words you want to describe it as. But we just have to take it one step at a time.
And we have the benefit right now that we're not urgently have to get out of our home. Our daughter's still living in our home, and so we can just go a little at a time. The time is more than likely going to come eventually to where we sell the home, and either we're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff, we're going to be storing a lot of stuff, or third option is we have no idea. But
Yeah.
we just take it one day at a time.
There is a lot of we don't know. So we're working on the things that we do know and praying that all the we don't knows will eventually resolve themselves and the answers will come in time. Because there's a lot of things we don't know, but rather than trying to answer all the hard questions, we just start with the things that we can answer. So making a space for personal computers is our current answer.
Our biggest challenge right now is just having grace on ourselves because we're used to getting stuff done, we're used to moving forward, and there's a lot of times now where stuff doesn't get done or it takes multiple people and it's uncomfortable for either someone's not available or it's uncomfortable for someone to work on a specific project. So we just praying for grace for ourselves right now to go through this process.
So we're here.
Keep tuning in.
We're preoccupied.
We're not going anywhere. We're just
Going with the
evolving.
flow.
Yeah, we're evolving into a new flow right now.
Yep, we're going with the flow, working on the projects we can work on. And in addition to that project, the other thing that we are focused on is we have a winter storm coming in. And I was just watching somebody else saying that they also have winter storm coming in. So evidently it's affecting most of the South. Because they were over
it's not just the South. It's going up through New York, too.
Well,
this is the last third of January, and there's major systems coming on. And in Texas, the part we're in, is expected to get anywhere from 8 to 15 inches of snow. In Dallas and even San Antonio, they're expecting ice and snow, which they aren't used to getting it, so that'll be exciting for them. All the way up through Virginia and such, there's places that are expected to get up to 3 feet plus of snow out of this, so it's a major winter event. In addition to that, the temperature is supposed to be 0 with 30 to 40 below wind chills.
The one I was listening to said Arkansas was expecting 20 inches of snow, and South Carolina was expecting ice storms, which can give them extended power outages because of their infrastructure.
Well, we're going to be praying for those people. It's a lot of those areas aren't used to this extreme weather. Mm-hmm. So we'll update again later, and keep tuning in, and we'll be back.
Yep. So until next time, feel free to like and subscribe and enjoy our new slower pace.
See you later.
Bye.